What's the challenge, Charles? Juice Beats Games here. Welcome back to another episode of the Fakémon Showcase. Lacy's Fakémon Showcase. So if you don't know how this series works, is a friend of mine called Lacy's Favourite, aka Darkmaster on YouTube, Lacy's Favourite on Twitter. She makes Pokemon drawings and they are her creations, so they would be called Fakémon, and they're really cool and I like to show them off, and she's asked me to show them off sometimes and it's really cool, so I do that. And you know, you give feedback if you want to, and I like to give feedback too, so it's nice positive comments here for a nice welcoming environment. And of course we get to see some great art done by Lacy. So this is possibly the last Fakémon showcase for a bit. We're going to take a little bit of a break. Not for me, it's more for Lacy really, because the fact is she's been having a bit of home troubles and also been getting a bit bullied at school, so there's a lot of things going on for her right now, and I want to try and see if I can get this episode out there to help her you know, feel better and stuff like that. She's getting a lot, and the whole reason why she drew in the first place was basically to remove the stress from school, but it's not helping at this moment in time. Her drawing is not helping her remove that stress, so with that in mind, we've both decided it would probably be a better idea if we took a break from the series and she just draws for her own free time when she wants to. We'll come back to this series one day. Okay, we'll come back to this series one day. There'll be more Fakémon Showcase eventually. I just want Lacy to relax and calm down, to start feeling happy again. I just want her to be happy again. That's all. And hopefully, you know, watching it, her watching this episode will make her happy and stuff like that. Even if it's only for a few minutes, that's all I aim for, really. Anyway, let's start this episode off with Olmold, which is a grass ground cave dwelling Pokemon, which is in a way maybe like Dwebble, a bit like Dwebble. Oh, because it's a turtle, this one, not Dwebble's a crab, but this is a turtle, but it basically would stay in dark caves all of its life, and so it wouldn't want to see the natural habitat of the outside. It's got, as you can see, there's its head. It pops out of its shell, and of course also has a tail. It also pops out of its shell. I think this Pokemon should learn Cell Smash. Also, I think this Pokemon should have Shell Armor for the ability, for its main ability. Not sure what its hidden ability or secondary ability would be, but definitely Shell Armor, and have also got Shell Smash. This Pokemon could also have other moves to its grass and ground, so maybe it could be more defensive, and it could also have things like Wood Hammer might be a really cool thing for it to have, especially if you Shell Smash then Wood Hammer. That would be really cool as well. Not really sure. It is 4 times weak to ice, so you got to be very careful about that. But that is Olmold, and it's really cool. I actually really like it. But you got to be really careful with the fact that it's 4 times weak to ice. Then we have another UB that Lacy has made, another Ultra Beast here. So this is an Ultra Beast Dragon Pokemon. It is UBMB. This Pokemon is going to be my so in my fan game later on. Cool. She might make a fan game eventually, which would be cool to see. I mean, I can honestly see. I would love to see some of these Pokemon in a fan game. I would definitely play that on the channel. Oh, anyway, speaking of fan games, the trial run is returning soon. So that's really cool. Actually, by the time this episode goes out, you might even have episode 1 of the new season, game 7 of the trial run. So that'd be really cool. Anyway, there's a Pokédex entry here. This Pokemon spends a lot of its time sleeping. Its home is like a galaxy. Every 2 years, it comes to the Earth to help farmers grow their crops. So there we go. That is UVMB. It's really interesting. I mean, most of the Ultra Beasts do not evolve except for Poipole. I don't know if this is going to evolve. It's rather small. It could evolve. I kind of like it. It more looks like most dragons are special. I would probably say this is a special attacking dragon. There's some dragons that are special, some dragons that are physical. I would say this is a special dragon. So that's where I would go on this. And it looks pretty cool. It also looks like it would be way fast too. So that's cool. UVMV. Then we have a Dunsparce evolution. Oh my god, I love Dunsparce. Henri, if you're watching this episode, shout out to you. You know, Henri Kirikazi, one of my oldest friends on YouTube, and basically he loves Dunsparce. Dunsparce is his mascot. He absolutely loves Dunsparce. He doesn't make YouTube videos anymore, but he still loves Dunsparce, and from time to time he does pop up, especially when I mention Dunsparce. So this is Dunieff. It's a bug normal type, and it's an evolved form of Dunsparce. Dunsparce is one of those Pokemons I really wish had evolved. I really wish that Nintendo had taken the time, and Game Freak and Nintendo and the Pokemon Company and all those other people had gave the time and evolved Dunsparce. Now, if you've seen Pokemon Uranium and you've seen Dunseth, I will link the episode. I will link the Pokemon Uranium playlist in a card in the top corner at this point, because Pokemon Uranium was such a good series, and they have a Dunsparce evolution, and Dunsparce is cool. I think in that Dunsparce evolution was Dragon. It was a Dragon flying type. Yeah, which is really cool as well. This is Bug Normal. Probably still saying it's going to be more physical than it is special, because Dunsparce is a physical Pokemon. If you're going to use it, Dunsparce is a physical Pokemon, so I would say it's a very physical Pokemon. It's really, the design is really cool. I just really wish Dunsparce would evolve. That's all it is. I just really wish Dunsparce would evolve. I love Dunsparce. It's such an interesting Pokemon, but the fact is, it's made irrelevant by the fact that it doesn't evolve, and no one other than Henri cares about it, really. And I feel bad for it, really. You know, Dunsparce is cool. Then we have Frostneeze, which is an ice-type Pokemon. It's kind of cute, and it looks like it's really cold. Oh, and you just want to give it a hug and put a jacket over it so it's nice and warm again. And of course it's like Cubchoo with a massive, greb? I want to use the word greb because I don't want to use the word snot, because, like, honestly, if I use the word snot, I might get demonetized. Also, I don't monetize my videos, so I don't really care. Snot. There we go. So, Frostneeze has a massive snot, has snot hanging down from its nose, and the snot is sort of frozen over to give it that kind of effect over here. So that's kind of cool. Same as Cubchoo, when you think about it, same as Cubchoo from 5th Gen. And it's an interesting little design. I like it. Ice-type Pokemon. Could be very fast. I don't really see it being much of a physical attacker or defensive, but like quite fast. I say it's going to be quite fast on its feet. And then we have Deplosion, which is a water psychic Pokemon. It could be a split. This Pokemon could be a split evolution to the water elephant, or related to the water elephant that we've shown in previous episodes. Maybe, I don't know. Or it could not be, because it looks like sort of a seal or a dolphin Pokemon that also would work out pretty nicely. Also possible a sea lion Pokemon. Again, seals, dolphins, sea lions. They're not that much in the Pokemon community. They're not that much in the Pokemon games. So, you know, please, more. I want more dolphins, seals, sea lions. Hell, more walruses would be nice. So, yeah. more of these Pokemon. I mean, like, there's a seal and a walrus Pokemon already in Pokemon, but like sea lions, I don't really think there's any sea lions unless you count Samawat, but I really don't think Samawat's a sea lion. I'm not sure what Samawat would be in an animal, and there's no dolphin Pokemon, so, you know, fix that, Nintendo, fix it. I want that. Water Psychic type, very good special attacker. I could see this thing being, could be quite fast too, and maybe able to take a few hits, I'm not sure, but it looks really cool. We need more of these. Maybe it's more like a mermaid Pokemon too, which again, could be an interesting idea. So again, Nintendo, ideas. You know, there's no such thing as a mermaid Pokemon yet. I mean, it's probably good because, you know, just imagine the Rule 34 on that, but like still. You know, I'd still like to say a mermaid Pokemon. Anyway, hey, this is Diplosion. It is a water psychic type, and I'm guessing it's a seal, sort of dolphin, sort of half seal, half dolphin kind of thing. Maybe mermaid as well. Then we have a dragon fighting type. This is Xiaolong? No. Xiaolong. It's a dragon fighting type Pokemon. It looks pretty cool actually. I actually really like it. Most fighting type Pokemon don't go on all fours, and that's really cool. Dragon and fighting is a Pokemon that's only done once, and the Pokemon is Komodo, so it's only done once recently, so that's pretty cool. This looks rather small, so with that in mind it could evolve. That would be rather cool too. It looks like it sort of has like a saddle over here. Maybe like it's got like some kind of like other Pokemon, like other kind of thing attached to it, which was very, you know, like a la horse riding, so it's like a horse and jockey situation. Yeah, that kind of thing, maybe. I don't know, but it's an idea. I'm just saying random things here, but you know, it's really cool. I like it. It's honestly that I would definitely pick that up and put that on my team if it evolved. Oh, but most dragon type Pokemon are, especially like in the power later category, so you'd have to be quite careful with it if you got it to start. But I like it. Xiaolong. Then we have this Pokemon, which I kind of think looks like Chespin. This is a psychic type named Lunfi? Anyway, it's a psychic type Pokemon. It looks a lot like Quilladin, and I like that. It looks a lot like Quilladin, and I honestly, I like Quilladin. It's a very interesting Pokemon, is Quilladin. So I like that. This is a psychic type Pokemon. I could see it getting a lot of special type moves, but I could also see it being quite defensive too, because like Quilladin, it's sort of in a shell form. So that'd be pretty cool for it to have more defense as well. You could sort of maybe, I don't know, have the psychic type power coming from its neckline or possibly its tail. It could move its tail about. It could learn tail type moves like tail slap and stuff like that if necessary. I don't really think that would be necessary, but it could really work out rather nicely. I mean, maybe you could even pick up its tail and with its hand and use that as like a wand to conjure special attacks. Just an idea. But that'd be pretty cool as well. And I'm not sure exactly how this Pokemon would be animated, but I like the idea of it. It looks a lot like Quilladin, and I like Quilladin, so this is a Lunfi. Then we have a ghost flying Pokemon, the execution Pokemon, named Typhirpaw? Okay. So it's like the bird of death, and that's really cool. That's a really cool idea, sort of like a vulture in a way. But we do also have a vulture Pokemon, that's Mandibuzz, which is female only. So that's quite interesting too. This is ghost flying. I honestly could see this being like a vulture, like Death, having one of these that sits on his shoulder as he's doing his work. taking Pokemon, taking people to the afterlife. It's got a tail here. I mean, like, it could have some move where, like, if it could have like a Pokedex description that if anything tried to touch it, they turned out dead. Like, they touch its tail and they end up dead, or something like that. Sort of a la Ninetales, because like Ninetales Pokedex description says like someone touched its tail once, and well, that person died. So yeah, that it looks pretty cool. This is Typhaipour. It's a ghost flying execution Pokemon. Then we have a Togepi evolution, which is rather interesting as well. This is again another Togepi information, which is really a really cool idea. Togepi is a Pokemon that I love very much so, and I feel like more needs to be done with this Pokemon, other than like Togetic and Togekiss. So this is evolved Togepi with high friendship, and it's learned ancient power. So it needs to have high friendship and the move ancient power, and it would level, and then you do level it up, and it will evolve into this thing, which is a fairy rock type called Togetaps, which is actually really cool. Sort of like a lion with a drill nose. It's got some fangs over here. It's actually really cool. I like it. It's really cute. I would definitely like that Pokemon. And it's really interesting. And more things need to be done with Togepi. I like Togepi, and really, could be a really cool idea. Fairy rock typing is really cool typing as well. You gotta watch those steel type moves though in that situation, because this thing is 4 times weak to steel, which is kind of scary. But I like the Pokemon. Definitely like the Pokemon. Then we have this thing, which is another elephant Pokemon, I want to say. Maybe like a baby elephant Pokemon. It's called Dramphy. It's a normal psychic Pokemon, and it is the fortunate Pokemon. Oh, sort of like a lucky elephant. Okay, I like the idea of it then. It's got so Pickup and Superlook are its Pickup or Superlook are its abilities. That's kind of cool as well. That it's based on a game of chance, where it could be luck. It's a luck-based Pokemon, which is really cool. I like the idea. It could, like, the Pokedex description could say something like, this Pokemon was won in a game of chance, or something like that, or was used as a good luck charm for a trainer once. I don't know. Or this Pokemon is said to give good luck to the people who own it. Or something like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the Pokedex description would be, but I really like the idea of this Pokemon. More could be done with luck in Pokemon games, and it would be really cool to see this Pokemon be in the games. So this is Drumphy. It is a normal psychic fortune Pokemon, and it's really cool. I really like it. I mean, I think it might be fast, but it also could be pretty able to do like things like special attacks as well. Not really sure if this thing would be defensive, but there we go. That's Dramphy. Then we have the Joey Pokemon, grass fighting type. So it's a little kangaroo Pokemon. This is Scarfy. And I kind of like this one too. Jumps around. It could jump around the place. Maybe it learns some physical fighting type moves. Could be quite quick on its feet, and I really like the idea of it. Leaf Blade, a high jump kick, Brick Break could be things. But I'd be more on the idea of it kicking instead of it punching, because the fact is it's a kangaroo, and kangaroos kick more than they punch, really, from what I've seen of nature documentaries, because I am British and kangaroos do not live anywhere near me. They live on the other side of the world, in Australia, where I do have Australian friends. But they don't live anywhere near me, so I don't really know too much about them other than from nature documentaries, and from the nature documentaries I've watched, they kick and they bounce around and they jump, so they would be more kicking than punching. But they're really cool Pokemon. It'd be a really cool idea, and there aren't enough kangaroo Pokemon in the Pokemon community, in the Pokemon world. I mean, you could say Kangaskhan is one, but like honestly, I'm not so sure. I'm honestly not so sure if you could count Kangaskhan as a kangaroo. I mean, that could be today's question of the day. Do you count Kangaskhan as a kangaroo? Because I don't. It's weird. Anyway, this is Scarfy, and I like it. It's a Joey Pokemon, so possibly could evolve too. This is a Pokemon like Mimikyu. It has Disguise for an ability, and it is called Dolor. It is a ghost type. Again, a lot like Mimikyu. Could have it could just be like a puppet like Mimikyu. Would be pretty cool if someone tried to remove the cloth from this Pokemon. It dies just like Mimikyu. Like Mimikyu, it has Disguise, where it basically sets up a substitute doll, and it would have a form where its neck snaps like that, and basically you know, it's maybe like faster in that form, and is able to do more damage in that form. Really cool. I like the idea of it. So having like a permanent substitute is really cool, just like Mimikyu, and I like it very much so. That's Dolphy, the ghost type Pokemon. Very cool. Then we have Mulug. It's a dragon bug type Pokemon. It can carry egg. It's got an egg on its back. So the egg on its back of Mulug, the egg on the back of Mulug is very fragile. If it breaks, the Pokemon will become very aggressive and go on a rampage until they find a new egg. So that could be rather interesting too. I mean, maybe it gets like Flame Body for the ability, so it sort of help you hatching eggs or something like that, or an ability that helps you hatch eggs quicker, because of the fact that it carries the egg around with it, around on its back, and possibly warms it up and keeps an eye on it. That'd be really cool if that's the case. Keeps it from safety. You know, it's got 6 legs. It's got a nice tail here, and I would probably say it's quite fast. Probably maybe special effect, maybe special, and it could have like special attacking moves as well. Probably not as defensive. Because of the fact that it might have 2 forms where it gets really angry if the egg breaks, so it could that could boost its attack like really quickly if the egg broke. So that's something where it could have an ability like that as well. So if it gets hit with a move, the egg breaks, and of course it goes up to +6 attack immediately. Something like that. I don't know, but more of a physical attacker with speed, and I could definitely see it evolving too, so I like it. That's Marlug. Then we have this Pokemon, which has Clear Body or Volt Absorb for the ability. It is a Water Electric type Signal Pokemon named Sinette. And it's actually really interesting. It's like a robot, but like a robot with each of the parts separate. So that's really cool. Maybe like electricity runs between the 4 parts to keep this Pokemon afloat, to keep this Pokemon working, maybe? I don't know. But I really like the idea of it. Not enough Pokemon learn Clear Body, and Volt Absorb is a really cool ability too. I like the idea of this Pokemon. It could work out really nicely. I mean, I think it's going to be more of a physical attacker. It might learn things like Thunder Punch and stuff like that. That would be really cool if it could learn like Thunder Punch. There aren't a lot of physical water type moves though, sadly, so I'm not sure what it could do there. Maybe it also could be defensive too. I don't know. We'll have to wait and we'd have to see about that Pokemon, but I kind of like it. Let me know what you think in the comments section of all these Pokemon, really. Then we have another Ultra Beast here. This is UB Adhesive. This is a poison type. This small Ultra Beast may look cute and harmless, but it's extremely dangerous. One touch of its poison-like body could send a person into the emergency room. Okay, kind of not a good idea to touch this thing. It's like a shell. It's like a shell rock. You might want to touch it. It might look cute and stuff like that, but it is not cute. It is not cute. It is a scary type Pokemon, and I kind of like it. Sort of a clamshell design, maybe. It could be an Ultra Beast that evolves. I don't know, but I like the idea of it, and I like what it could be. So it's creepy and also pretty cute as well. So that's really, really cool. Oh, I really like it. Anyway, this is where I'm going to choose to end off today's episode. I think that's all the Pokemon I have for you. Yeah, it's all the Pokemon I have for you. I can't go forward. So yeah, that's all the Pokemon I have for you at this moment in time. This, as I said at the start of the episode, is to hopefully help Lacy get back on her feet and hopefully feel a bit better about her. You know, this community does love her art, so the Lantern Nation loves your art, Lacy. Please, we hope you're okay and get back on your feet as soon as you can. Not because we just want you to be happy again. That's all. We want you to be happy again. So, Lacy, we're thinking of you. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to leave a like, comments, and subscribe. Of course, let me know what you think of all the Fakémon in this video. Oh, and of course, go and check out Lacy. Her links are in the description below. She is Lacy's favourite on Twitter, and of course, she is Dark Master on YouTube. Links are in the description below. Go and check her out. Her artwork is awesome. She also makes videos. From time to time she does talk, but not all the time because she is shy. But she does make videos and they are awesome. And you know, she shows off her art on her channel as well. So if you want to get that art first before I get it, you know, go over to her channel. Anyway, until next time, I am JoshPH Games. Mean to that Pokemon, get to Laza. Everybody get Pokemon. Let's go! Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Also follow me on Twitter at JoshPHGames, where you'll find out when I upload next. Also, if you want to see some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this end card. So until next time, I'm JoshPHGames and I am out. See you again.